very low, creepy thrumming music in the background there. But we should be live now. God, this fog overlay is the creepiest looking thing, I swear. I can't believe I didn't notice it when it first appeared. But now I can never unsee it. Alright, so a couple of things. First of all, apparently whatever I read was lying to me. You actually can... Sir, move. You actually can still social link with your party members, because Rise is here and ready to go. So, I don't think I had anywhere near enough time to actually finish everyone anyway. But I can at least finish off Rise. Because I definitely don't have it now. Hangman needs at least 10 days and Temperance at least 5, most likely more. And we have 11 days. Because you have to finish Adachi by the 22nd. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off Rise's social link. But I did a thing... While off screen, I did a thing a few times over and over again, and the results of that is a little visible. You might notice it's a little bit visible, just a tad. So I tried the grinding trick in Magatsu Mandala, and it actually does work. The experience caps at that 65, so you want to do the rush stat for about 15 minutes. Also, it was the first floor of Magatsu and Mandela, not Magatsu Inaba. That was my bad. But by doing that, I have gotten... Where is he? I have gotten Papa! And I made Papa half invincible, as a matter of fact. Absorb Ice and Repel Wind means the only two things that can hurt him are physical and lightning skills. And lightning is the only thing that can do any sort of viable damage because he naturally resists straight physical skills. So, I've also got Mind Charge Morning Stars in my pocket now. So I feel like Adachi might be getting the hurt put on him here fairly soon. I also went ahead and made an Odin with all of the Ma Dines, just in case I needed it. Also, he's got Mind Charge too, because he just naturally learned it, so I think I might be ready to go with this. So we're actually going to go ahead and try to finish up
Senpai.
Rise's social link, and then we will actually go after Adachi. I really wish I knew that it hadn't been true later. Or not later, earlier. I wish I knew that it had been true earlier so that I could have actually properly finished her rank and then worked on everyone else, but oh well. Like I said, it's not really worth it to max all the social links in one go. It's just a piece of armor that has an EXP bonus that you don't keep, so it's literally only really useful for fusing, for if you want to, like, actively grind instead of put it on rush for 15 minutes, so, I don't really care. The main thing we miss is just seeing the progression of it, which is unfortunate, but, what are you gonna do? I believe this is the correct answer. Just because I have the days to burn doesn't mean I want to burn them. That's odd. Okay. actually really cute and moving. Today is Sunday, so I will have to skip days until we get to Friday again.
Let's go, Senpai. Bye-bye.
Which is unfortunate, but there's really nothing you could do. That's a good idea. I'd start working on Naoki if I knew I wouldn't have to dump him halfway through.
Yo.
Hey, Kanji. No. Not even if the game gave me the option. Yeah, let's see, it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That would get him to rank 5. But next week I wouldn't be able to finish him next week, I don't think. Yeah, because there's no way he will just take 9 days. Well, technically 8, considering he's already at rank 1. But there's no way that will be just straight up 8 days without any break in between, so it wouldn't be possible. So we'll just skip days, work on Risei, and then actually get to the exciting part. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I think it is getting thicker, actually. I think the longer you delay after Adachi's revealed himself, the thicker it gets. Actually, I don't know why I'm mashing when I can just hold triangle to skip. Also, oh yeah, if you didn't see, I have like 600k now. I had 800k before I started fusing Hallel. So there was that. While your EXP cap's at 65k around there, your money doesn't seem to have a cap. Or if it does, it's like 999. So, you could just set that on rush and then go away for like 3 hours and come back to just money. Also, this seems a little, uncomfortable. I don't like this. I'm thinking the fog is screwing with people's heads. It's you? I don't know, I'd be kind of worried if you enjoyed a death fog that caused motor accidents. Also, what the heck, girl? What the actual heck? I mean, I would too, but not in this sort of situation because other people are in danger. Also, I will say that despite what the people are looking like the ones in June S, you don't actually get anything changed if you delay beating Adachi. If you beat him on the first day available and you beat him on the last day available, it's all the same. Wrong button. Yeah. Just imagining a dialogue. Everyone's turning into shadows. How can you tell? Yeah, you have triangle does fast forward the text, but there's no actual skip function, which makes replaying for certain things a bit of a pain. Sorry, we're trying to rank up Rise. Yosuke, don't worry. We'll get it done. We just want her to be maxed out first. At least since learning I can hold down triangles, making this a little easier. No more mashing needed.
Hello.
Yeah! The problem with the triangle thing is that you have to hold it to make it start skipping, and it takes it a second to actually kick in. So, like, I press triangle to see if it would start a skip, but I was expecting a toggle, not a hold. And, because of that, I just didn't bother trying to hold it. We'll do it, guys! Calm down. This is also why I like defeating Adachi the first chance you get, is because you get harassed every day, almost, with your party members telling you need to do it. The little NPC dialogues, I think, are interesting because it shows how the fog is affecting the town and individual people, but... Oh, this is new. Yeah, like, these scenes like this I like. One from 3-3. I like this creepy music. Okay, so cross your fingers that Rise will rank up twice in a row. Because we got 3 days to get that done. Wait, is she at 9? I thought she was at 8. No, she's at 9. Huh. Did I miss her getting... Did I miss her getting a skill? No, I didn't miss her getting a skill. I guess she doesn't get anything at 9. That's why I was thinking 8, because I didn't remember seeing a skill. Yeah, okay, when we rank up Rise on Friday, then we will go into the TV on Saturday and finish this all up. The evolved one? I actually kind of like it. I like it better than her initial. But that's not really an upgrade. It's akin to saying I would rather have a broken foot than a broken leg. Oh, because of what it is? Well, I mean, I like it more than, like, fractures in the body, but it's just kind of a... I don't know. I have complicated feelings about her persona. Oh! It wasn't raining last night. Oh, dear. Adachi, what are you doing? Apparently the Midnight Channel is permanently on now. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of want to blame the fog on this, but I don't know for sure. I think it's supposed to be that these guys are being mucked up by the fog, but what we've seen of people in Nineveh so far. I would consider a shadow transformation a downgrade, considering they're fairly mindless. Okay, Risei should show up tomorrow, and we will actually get this done. And finally get into Inaba. Or, Magatsu Inaba. The Adachi Inaba. Also, sadly, I came across... Oh, fun thing I came across that I don't want to forget to share. When I was grinding, I found 2 Reaper chests on one floor. 2! And the worst part is because I was doing it solo, I couldn't take advantage of it, because if you leave the floor and come back, the Reaper chests convert to normal chests. It made me so upset. Because I wanted to kill it twice more and get everyone their ultimate weapons, but that just wasn't going to happen. And by the time I actually got finished grinding and fusing, I was just tired and didn't feel like running around all the floors to see if I could pop the Reaper again. Ozzy, like I said, you get assaulted every morning. And the party members are the ones that mostly bother me, because they're pretty much repetitive. But at least Risei, we're getting some of her own feelings. Yeah, pretty much. 5 is definitely worse about it. Because at least in 4, if you actually finish it, it cuts all of those scenes out. But in 5, they keep, like, whining about it. How lousy do you have to be at coding to forget to add in the, if you have done the thing, remove everyone already? Okay, sorry. Yeah! Someone must have just now tracked in something, because they weren't bothering me before I started. There we go. Yeah, I might have to mute every now and then if I feel a sneeze coming on. So if you hear that clicking noise, don't worry about it.
Oh, Senpai.
Alright, she should be ranking up, in which case we can finally go kick Adachi right in the katush. Looks like it. Yeah, that's my question as well. What they probably should have done is it made a slight edit and have her wear her glasses in the scene if the fog was coming. I don't know, I think your manager was just kind of creepy.
I want you to have it, Senpai.
Aw. Yeah, pretty much. Rise's thing is a bit like Yukiko's, where she felt she had no control over herself, so she was trying to get control back. But it's one of those things where sometimes you need to take a step back and see what you're doing
Thinking about such stupid things.
is what you want to be doing. You have what you actually want. You just need to recognize it and solve some of your issues around it. And Rise and Yukiko are the same way in that way.
I mean, in reality, there's no such thing as a real me or a fake me.
I do know that Yukiko especially gets some criticism for that, but I just think people are not paying close enough attention to her social link. Considering her problem was never about the end, it was about feeling like she was forced into it. So once it was clear that her family would support her with whatever, she was able to actually figure out her problem. And Rise is the same way. She felt fake and overwhelmed in modeling, but she actually likes modeling, so... Modeling, idling, whatever. So what's wrong with Ken Zeon here? That's gonna be useful. Got it a little late, but that's really only I really only have myself to blame. I don't understand.
I love you!
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, isn't it Ishtar? We'll find out in like a second, but... Ah, Ishtar, the original queen, bitch. Goddess of love, sure. The bad aspects of love, maybe. I mean, that sounds like something Yahweh would do. Considering he probably assumes being tossed to Lewis is like the worst thing in the world. Lewis is just like, cool, my kid now. Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Alright. We got a dude to kick right in the face. After we hear more exposition about how creepy things are. I mean, I've got mind charged morning stars, so... I feel like Lewis would have been very, very proud of Soji if he could see this. Oh, this is a problem. And Soji was deeply, deeply horrified at hearing that. It actually seems to be on some case. If they're being slowly turned into shadows, it makes sense they're starting to get selfish and self-centered, considering shadows are entirely what you've repressed. Doesn't that mean that it precedes something? Because it follows. Okay, interesting. Also, for anyone who's wondering, I know it's late to bring it up, but the whole reason I want to answer these questions correctly is I actually want to learn it. Huh. I knew I heard that word, but I didn't remember what it was. Also, your party members get cute if you actually tell them the correct answer. That does explain Metaverse a bit, actually. Didn't think of that one. Alright, who's ready to punch Adachi right in his stupid face? So the thing about Magatsu Inaba is that there is no save point in front of the boss because of the way it works. So you need to save in the lobby, and then you have to run through the first 2 floors of Magatsu Inaba. Well, the only 2 floors of Magatsu Inaba. To get to the door that he sealed off before. It's kind of stupid. I don't really know why they did it that way.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I like the puzzle way they did it. It makes it really feel unique, and it's like something Adachi would do. But I don't really understand why they didn't put a save point in the room before the door that takes you to Adachi. Oh, I plan to! Soji's wearing his steel toed just for that. They actually change what they say based on your progress through the thing, which is kind of interesting. Speaking of which, I actually learned something nifty the other day. They actually have dialogue for if you go to Magatsu Inaba during a loose time. Like, you know how if you go to a dungeon after you've rescued someone but before someone else is kidnapped, they have just some kind of idle comments? There is actually one of those for Magatsu Inaba, and for the final dungeon, even though going to Magatsu Inaba when the final dungeon is unlocked, just have them comment on the final dungeon, and you can never have the final dungeon unlocked and in an idle state. It's curious to me. Also, yes, I did get more gold chests when I was grinding. Guess what? It was all accessories! Yep! Remember, the whole reason we went into the, underground area and jumped in the hole was because Adachi had sealed the way forward off. We had to find a way to unseal the way forward. Hey, this gives me a chance to show off something. Well, not this time. Though, actually, that's quite useful. Rise, thank you. Oh, which one is it?
Wind will work on it.
That's fine.
4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Someone finish this one off!
Uh-oh, now Takun's poisoned.
Yeah! 3 more to go!
Senpai's been poisoned. Can
So,
someone cure
one of the effects of my, oh crap. I was like, one of my effects of my grinding is I actually got Alice die for me, but guess what I forgot to bring in with me?
Go for it, guys. Hang in there. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Also, just to prove something else I learned,
Now's your chance. Run.
her sure escape means you now have a permanent smoke, vanish ball effect on your run. That is exactly as useful as it sounds. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go get Alice, because I didn't want to actually show that off. The main issue I have with her is that her weakness call-out seems to actually also do weaknesses you've already discovered. Since it looked like she was calling out the weakness of that, that one thing. Yeah, let me grab Alice real quick. I knew I forgot something when I finished all my fusing last night, but I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, also, I got enough Persona on my compendium to get the discount up to 20%, so... Woohoo! There is that. Hello, my lady. Yeah! So one thing about die for me is that the description of it is actually incredibly misleading. The description says it will kill any enemy that does not have darkness resistance, but that's not how die for me actually works. Die for me is essentially... The thing about the top tier instant death skills is that Hamon and Mudon have a 60% chance to hit, while Mahamon and Mamudon have a 40% chance to hit. Die for me is an area-wide darkness attack, like Mamudon, but it has a base 60% chance to hit, while having Muda Boost on Alice boosts that to a 90% chance to hit anything without darkness resistance. That's nearly guaranteed, but the skill itself is not inherently guaranteed to work. So that's something you do need to keep in mind if you're going to be using Die For Me, is that if you kept Muda Boost, you have a 10% chance to miss, essentially. I believe if an enemy is weak to darkness, you will hit guaranteed with Die For Me, though. It's actually really cool, but I think I just got something I can't actually...
Darkness will work. This will be an easy...
Nope, I didn't get something I could show it off on.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
I also got Kahula leveled up, but as you can see, his agility is still pretty pathetic, unfortunately. Card Knights! Card Knights out of nowhere! So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. I do wish it was a little bit more flashy, but that's still pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And for those who are new to SMT, yes, that is a skill unique to Alice. As far as I'm aware, she can never pass it down to another persona. Only Alice can use it. Yep. So this is where Adachi blocked us off the first time we came in here. Like I said, you have to go through the Magatsu Mandala to kill the shadow at the bottom to open up this door. And look where that leads us. Oh, hey, there actually is a save point here. Huh, I wonder why that person said there wasn't. Well, they also said that your party members stop ranking up after Adachi is discovered, so... Yeah, welcome to the boss room. Look at this. This is the creepiest looking thing, and I love it. The fog under us almost looks like the entrances to all the dungeons, too. You see that? So, if you hit proceed here, that's the point of no return. Once you're in here, you are committed to finishing the game, and all the time you have not used will be wiped. You can pass it down in SMT then, but you can't, yeah, you can't pass it down in Persona. It's unique to Alice and Persona.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Allow me to confirm the crimes you've committed thus far. You had suspicions that this world was dangerous, yet you threw Mayumi Yamano into the TV.
He did?
Knowing full well that Miss Yamano died here, you did the same to Saki Konishi. Not only that, but you duped Namatame into taking over your murder attempts, while you watched like a spectator at a game. When the disappeared stopped dying, you sent a warning letter to ensure more victims. Even when a copycat killer arose, you had the gall as a detective to eliminate a suspect under investigation. 2 people died in the last 6 months, and a young girl is now in critical condition. But that's not all. If at any turn something had gone wrong, many more would have succumbed. All for some foolish excitement, like a criminal reveling in the chaos he creates.
Yeah? So what's your point? All I did was put people in here. It's the world that really kills them, isn't it?
All I did was pull the trigger.
This world reflects people's thoughts.
It's the gun that kills them.
Which, oh dear, does that mean the real culprits are everyone on the outside, including you?
To hell with that! You did that stuff knowing full well those people were gonna die! That's not a crime, then what is?
You're so self-righteous.
How can you say that? Aren't you a police officer? Out of everything you could have been, didn't you specifically choose to join the police?
Don't make me laugh. Just because someone joins the police doesn't make them some kind of agent of justice. You know why I applied? So I could legally carry a gun. That's all. You'd be surprised how many are like that.
Not really. I've seen a lot.
I thought it would be fun too. But to tell the truth, it was a wash. Everyone around me was such an idiot. I made one tiny mistake, and they all got on my case and sent me out here to Nowheresville as punishment. I was bored shitless and wondering what to do next when I discovered this power.
For crying out loud! Why a bastard like you?
God, this place is
A
creepy.
gift for having to put up with this lame job out in Nowheresville, I guess. I did that stuff because I could, and it got interesting, so I watched.
That's your reason? You can't be serious. You really don't care what happens to our world?
Let's be honest. There's nothing great about the real world, is there? It's just dull and annoying as hell. No one accepts that's the way things are. They're just stuck with it because they can't deny it either. Those who actually succeed in life, they just happen to be born with a magic ticket called talent. If you don't have it, you can either accept or deny that fact until you die. That's your only choice. Once you realize that, all you have left in life is despair. The ultimate.
He does kind of sound like a
game
despair Komida, doesn't
Wouldn't it
he?
be better if that kind of reality was wiped away?
I never thought about that.
That's complete BS.
Brats like you are so damn naive. You piss me off. Listen, you might have hopes and dreams right now, but that's only because you know nothing about reality. One day you'll see. You'll be faced with a boring reality that boxes you in, no matter where you go.
You're the only boring thing here! If you want to disappear, go ahead! Stop dragging us into it!
Stop yelling, punk. I understand you're all afraid and gotta act tough to cover it up, but jeez. I'm telling you all this based on my own experience in life. Think about it for a second. Once everyone turns into shadows, they'll still keep on living, oblivious to all the things around them. So how's that different from the way it is now? No, this'll make things much easier for everyone.
Easier? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, how many people out there actually think about what's real, or what's right and wrong? Next to none, I bet. It's useless to think about those things in the first place. You don't get anything out of facing reality, and there's no way to change it either. I mean, what could be more boring than brooding over things you can't change? It's better to just ignore them and believe only what you want to believe in life. Doesn't that sound a lot easier? It would be awesome if everyone's life could be that easy. No matter who you are, your lifespan is about 80 years or so, right? Then it'd be easier if we all just became shadows. No need to hold back anything. No more pretending we don't see things. Honestly, we don't need our world anymore. Better to let it be swallowed up and for mankind to turn into shadows. That's what all those people who are scared to death really want. So it's my duty to see that they get
I'm
it.
getting Nick's flashbacks.
Nobody wants anything like that. It's just you, dumbass.
Like, not my name from Persona 3.
Jeez, don't you remember what it was like when your shadow came out? It must have been enjoying life far more than you.
Not really. It didn't seem that way. Adachi? Oh, crap.
Be careful! I don't know what's happening!
Adachi?
You all saw shadows as mere monsters, didn't you? These things move on pure instinct. They go wild because you defy them. You annoying little brats are the ones who are wanted in the new world!
Oh god, he absorbed his own shadow.
Speak for yourself.
How did he...
Living is too painful for you, but you don't want to die? Of course no one would understand. It makes no sense. You're just throwing a tantrum like a kid who can't have his way.
People can't live alone. If you give in and sever your ties to human society, it will naturally become hard to live in it. Yet you refuse to face life and admit your fault, running from your own humanity like a coward. And though you claim to find life troublesome, you cause nothing but trouble for many others.
There's a problem with that,
Your
though.
twisted logic is that of an immature, egotistic brat.
Namely, he can't have one.
Shut up! Stop trying to act all tough. You guys can't even stand on your own unless you deny everything I said. Stupid teenagers! You have no idea what kind of shit I've been through!
Favored by the world, my ass. I'm gonna say it flat out. You're just a worthless criminal!
You'll see what I mean when I say he can't in a second, though.
This'll probably be our last battle. Let's hit him with everything we've got.
Like, it makes sense for Namatame, but there's something special about Adachi. Also, you might recognize this music. It was what played with Namatame as well.
The world is about to change! Your existence won't belong there! I thought I could just leave you be, but you're like a plague! I'll have to get rid of all of you!
It's called a New World Fool for a curious
Let's
reason.
do it. If we work together, there's no chance we could lose to a man like this.
Shut up! Get lost! Get the hell out of my sight!
I can't believe he's the one. That bastard!
Okay.
We can't lose, no matter what!
So I want to address one thing. This, I think, is where the cutscene we just finished is where I think the game's writing dips in quality significantly. Because here's the thing. The investigation team did make good points. Not so especially about cutting off from human society. The problem is this. Adachi's not really wrong. What he's thinking and the way he's going about things, it is absolutely wrong. But his thing about people ignoring stuff, not thinking right from wrong, things about talent, stuff like that, that's not incorrect. But the investigation team just completely dismiss it outright. And that's like never addressed or anything. It is, but the point is this is supposed to be a game. This is supposed to be a game of facing the truth and figuring the truth out. And they just completely outright dismiss it all, even though they've already accepted other hard truths. Even outright not killing Namatame is what I mean. But, like, people, I'm just saying, it's like, I don't like it, but it doesn't significantly bother me, but other people are bothered by it, and I think they have a right to be, because that is something very questionable. But as for why the music is called the New World Fool, for Namatame, it's because, well, he's a fool being deluded into doing this to bring about the new world. For Adachi, there's a different reason. Let's see if it will actually show.
This one's strong.
Nope. You'll see in a second, then.
All yours!
There's Sona!
Ta-da! Adachi's got a persona! And it is, in fact,
Sona, but that can't be.
Izanagi. It is the same persona that Soji started with, but it looks different. And there's a reason for that. Okay, something has Dekaja, right? I'm sure please tell me I didn't fuse away my thing with Dekaja without realizing it. I totally did! This is gonna hurt! Oh dear. Yeah, the persona he is using is called Magatsu Izanagi. So let's go ahead and see how this works. I do, yeah. Whoa. That's far less damage than I really wanted that to do. Somewhere in here. I have a lot of pocket Dekajas, in fact, so.
Let's go!
There's Sona!
Also, yes, Magatsu Izanagi has weird veins all over him.
Persona!
I really probably should have gotten Soji, an accessory to up his SP. Nothing to be done about it now, though.
Let's go!
Damn brats! Shut up and let me finish you off! Dumbass!
Oh crap. Teddy! Thank God. Thankfully, I don't think he has any of the boosts.
Persona!
Mind Charge Morning Star hits properly hard when he's not buffed to the gills.
Come on down!
All yours!
I think I did that too early. Yeah. Dang nabbit. Oh well.
Damn it! You're all such a pain in the ass! I'll kill you! Just like I did those other ones!
Oh, I would have loved that so much. Uh-oh. Who's going next?
Scared. Snap out of it.
Teddy should go before Adachi, so this should still be okay. I love Hillel's animation for the mind charge. I'm not gonna risk it.
I thank you.
Because they can actually flee from the battle if they're feared. And I don't want Naruto to run away. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. Taunt would be pretty amazing though, but that does give me an idea. Sucks to be you, I covered Hillel's weakness. Speaking of taunt, did I fuse away the thing that had Rakunda as well? I probably did. Yeah. Oh well. What you gonna do? God, Morning Star is really amazing. Even though it drains the living crap out of Soji's SP.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain
He'll
yourself.
be fine. Don't worry.
Let's go!
Perfectly fine, see?
Thanks, dumbass!
Who are you going after? Uh-oh. Oof.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
Punch him in the face! How much health does he have left?
Let's go!
Let's just start hammering him with normally.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
This is the other reason I worked hard to fuse Hillel, besides I just wanted him. With insta heal and blocking
Teddy's scared. Calm down.
and blocking light and dart. Actually, we just need Teddy.
Thanks
Because
a
I should...
bunch.
Oh, crap. Okay, this could be... Alright. I thought insta-heal would mean that once his turn ended, it would go away. So let's go for the safe option there. I think that means that he only has one turn as it, so when his turn came around again, he wouldn't have been feared. Luckily, as I've said, this is why you keep a stock of items. And if you can hear the same card breaking noise when he summons Magatsu Izanagi. It's fine. I came prepared for basically everything. With the loadout of items I've got. And down Adachi goes.
Alright, Senpai.
Alright, powered up!
I love that I'm 11 levels higher than my entire party.
I've climbed the stairway.
It's level up time.
So yeah, Adachi's done. We get to move on. Woohoo! We've saved Inaba.
Damn, this is lame. Well, our world's gonna disappear soon, no matter what. I didn't have anywhere to go back to anyways.
I thought it was a guaranteed level for
Everyone's gonna become shadows.
for the entire party, so I wouldn't call that pathetic. Better than some bosses give. Also, yeah, it's not that easy, sorry.
What
You think Adachi did this on his own?
All humans will become shadows, and I shall descend upon the united world as the master of order.
Oh god, Yahweh is here.
Descend? Order? What's with this guy all of a sudden?
Thankfully I have Hillel.
What's happening?
Though maybe I should have brought Lucifer instead.
Guys, this isn't Adachi. It's someone completely different.
Both this world and yours will soon be enclosed in a fog that never lifts. It will be the peaceful world that mankind has longed for.
Who are you?
It's not even in a
I am Amino Sagiri,
Jesus pose there.
one who rules the fog, one awakened by man's desires.
Yep.
Do what you will, but your world's erosion cannot be stopped. It is an inevitability. You played your part well, stirring up the will of the masses into madness. But that will soon come to an end. Mankind will soon become shadows and live on in the darkness of the fog, oblivious of their reality.
What the hell are you? Why are you doing this?
I am the one that shepherds humans to their true desires. Though their hearts longed for peace, it could never be attained. So they tore down the wall between image and reality. Indeed, this is the outcome desired by mankind. And mankind's desires are my desires. That is why I decided to expand this world.
You're saying you're the one who created this nasty-ass world?
This is part of the sea of unconsciousness that exists within human hearts. A hollow forest born from bloated desire and false imagery. Humans view things as they see fit. They wish not for truth, but rather prefer the undesirables be hidden in fog. Still, humans fear what they cannot see. That brief yearning for truth becomes a ray of light, which breaks the fog and torments the shadows.
That's why they attack and kill whoever's nearby at that time. A hollow forest. Then, this place isn't simply affected by people's hearts. It actually exists inside them?
And now you see why people made dungeons.
Mankind abandoned its pursuit of truth, placing itself in the depth of chaos and falsehood. Thus, my strength has grown, and the fog will not lift. Your world will be engulfed by the hollow forest.
Will you shut up already? We'll just use our power to beat the heck out of you, and it'll all be over.
It was I who made it possible for you to bring about this destiny. I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. That is what allowed you to come in contact with this world, and you all have done very well since.
Bestowed power. Contact with this world. You mean the power to enter the TV?
Then the Midnight Channel, was that phenomenon also your doing?
Humans fail to see things as they truly are. They choose to see only what they wish. I acted only in support of this. A world filled with desires, viewed through a window from which one sees what one wishes to see. Humans departed from reality of their own volition, craving more false images.
A window that shows people what they want to see.
And that's why you couldn't trust the Namatame on the
So
TV.
that's why those who got famous suddenly appeared on the Midnight Channel, one after another. It was all in people's minds.
The one on the TV was completely
I
fake.
have to say, it must be true. The Midnight Channel we saw in Namatame's hospital room, that kept bothering me since. What we saw there wasn't Namatame's true intentions at all.
Then it came on because we were all thinking, this person must be the killer. He can't be forgiven?
We let ourselves be deluded.
Exactly. The more false images one yearns for, the more one stops yearning for reality. And so the forest grows on. That is the expansion of this world.
Sorry,
Enough talk already!
bump the mic.
Long story short, you're the one behind all this! Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you're going down! People want to become shadows? Their desire is your desire? To hell with that! When did we wish for that crap anyways? We kept fighting and fighting like morons to get where we're standing!
Yes, that I did not foresee. The ability to master your own shadow that emerged to kill you and use its power. A new and uncertain facet of mankind. Is it worthy to put my trust in? Or not? It must be tested.
And like Namatame, Adachi's body is being used as a host for a bunch of shadows. But there's a difference this time.
So this...
Disco eyeball thing!
caused all the fog?
What?
We give a damn what you came for! You've done what you want so far, but that'll end when we crush you!
Precisely. Then we know what we gotta do now.
I don't want people to turn into shadows.
We'll defeat it for sure. I'll back you up with everything I've got. This thing has no right to exist.
Oh, okay, I couldn't understand. It was too garbled. We get new music. I don't actually know what the music for this one is called.
To defy me is a senseless act which goes against your world's wishes. Now, let everything vanish into the sweet fog of illusion.
Let's
Whoa.
finish off ugly here! We ain't about to let a gross-looking eyeball do whatever it wants!
He took us above Inaba.
It's huge.
Let us begin.
So as far as I can tell, when we killed Kunino Sagiri, we released the fog. Kunino Sagiri was not an individual shadow like this one was, but rather was a part of Namatame. But for whatever reason, he was given control. He was essentially the seal on the fog. So when we killed Kunino Sagiri, we released the fog on Inaba, and this dude who had been possessing Adachi took control. This is how Adachi was able to do, well, everything really. The dungeon, controlling all of it, it's because he was possessed this whole time. And if you remember what he said, he apparently knew he was being possessed. So that's a thing to deal with. You might also notice that unlike with the Shadow Teddy fight, we didn't heal in between. Thankfully, that is one of the things this is for. So yeah, Amino Sagiri, he is the cause of all the problems. He's the cause of the fog and all this fun stuff. He's actually completely neutral to everything but light and dark, which he blocks. Shocker, right? So our goal is just basically hammer him with everything we've got.
Come on down!
It'd be easier if I actually stopped forgetting to pack debuffs, but I am unfortunately not that smart. He has access to every spell tier and I believe every debuff skill. Whether or not he chooses to use these things is the question, but he has access to them.
Persona!
He's also got a... well, I don't want to say a lot, but he's got more health than Adachi does. Mind Charge Megadolans are still really good. Interesting. It seems, he brings up Dikaja's, like, if he's provoked like, Kamino Sagiri did. Yeah, 8,000s, we gotta carve through that.
Persona! Come on down!
All yours.
As you can see, we're already doing well on that aspect.
I won't lose!
I'm gonna try to keep my Rakukaja up. But with him able to hit Teddy's weakness reliably, I don't really... well, I should try. Of course it's Silence Naoto.
Naoto-kun can't use her persona now.
That's alright, though.
Come on down!
Because Teddy's still packing everything we need. Yes, please continue to do that.
Come on down!
All yours.
Sorry!
No one wishes for the fog to lift. Why act against the wishes of your fellow man? Consider, is that truly just?
I just realized something that disturbed me. This thing
Pathetic.
actually kind of looks like Prometheus, doesn't it?
Come on down.
Futaba, do we need to have a talk?
Let's go!
Your persona. Senpai, hang in there.
Also, God's Judgment isn't actually anything to be too scared of. It isn't an insta-kill, it just reduces you to half health. Which is not great, but it's not an insta-kill, so... Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. That won't do anything against the Oculus attack, but if he bounces a Zeodine towards Teddy, that should take care of itself. So if I can keep an attack mirror, magic mirror up on Teddy, that should prevent him from hitting a weakness and provoking a Dekaja. Let's see, that should be everybody who's wiped, but Soji. So next turn, I will hammer out with the buffs.
How foolish. Your actions will draw many back into suffering and strife. Why will you not understand this?
Let's test my theory on heals here. So here's the thing about Bewildering Fog. You can't hit it at all. Like, even with debuff skills like Dekaja, you can't hit it. The first turn is good for buffing yourself. I actually forgot about that. So we're gonna spend this turn setting up. Nato, you are our official purifying water lady. You keep that dude's buffs off. Only Kanji got hit, and only once.
Persona. Come on down.
All yours.
Also, I use a Soma at the start of the fight, but don't really be afraid to pop another in the middle of the fight if you need it. I do think it's kind of nasty that you don't get a free heal between Adachi and Amino Sagiri, but you did between Rise and Shadow Teddy. Huh, it knocked Teddy down, but he did get a 1 more for it. Let's get everybody buffed and ready for this. No, buffed, healed. Oh, I know that's his low health animation. That looked really weird for a second. Alright, Kanji, you're the one with the health. You're the one who's gonna tank it this time. Okay, he's okay. Galligan?
Eddie, are you okay? Someone heal him.
Oh, that's about 20 different flavors of not good. Okay, what have we got to deal with this? Nothing, because I came too loaded out on offense. Okay, that's okay. It's an innervation, right? I don't know if I have anything for innervation. Yes, I do. And Teddy can heal everybody.
Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
Don't worry, Rise. It's alright.
Let's go!
Just like that, problem solved.
What?
Unless he does it again.
Eddie, are you okay?
Knock that off!
Heal him.
Twit.
Persona!
Teddy's acting weird. You should help him.
Thanks!
Persona!
Until Naoto runs out of SP, she's doing more damage than Kanji is. So he's on get the bear out of innervation duty. Oh, this'll work.
You're up. Time for
I don't
a
really
counter.
understand the point of knocking you down, if you want me to be honest. It doesn't dizzy you or anything, and no, I'm not asking it for it to. Don't misunderstand, but it just seems kind of odd that it knocks you down and then your turn starts.
Let's go!
How? How cruel!
And considering how close we are, Teddy's just probably going to be chain casting Meteorite the rest of the fight. Oh, good one, Soji. Right, but he doesn't get a turn after that. Maybe that's just I'm getting lucky on the AI roll. It's probably possible for him to use that first and then use his follow-up on that. So that does make sense, yeah. Teddy got the kill! Way to go, Ted!
I see. Your powers are strong. Power comes from the heart. You have proven to me human potential.
I guess he's more reasonable than Yawa was.
Very well. I will lift the fog from the place where you will return to. Mankind's desires are my desires. If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. I am always at your side, watching.
I feel like the message of Persona is,
We'll keep that from happening no matter what!
our lives...
Time will show the path humanity takes. Children of the new potential.
I feel like the Persona series is just a bunch of gods playing volleyball with humanity. Well, he's not dead. I think. Adachi, you
You
alive?
think it was controlling Adachi-san?
Who can say? I believe it was at least partially his own intention as well.
Adachi, you breathing? He looks like he's breathing.
So that's it, huh?
Oh, he's still alive.
Fine. Live however you want. If you think you have the power to change the future, then go right ahead.
Everyone has the power to do that.
Get out of here. The shadows will finish me off.
Yeah, no.
Just leave me be. You came to kill me in the first place, didn't you?
No, we're not you.
No, dumbass. If we leave you here dying, and a dead body eventually appears, then what? What's that accomplished for
I
anyone?
don't think he's dying
Your
right now.
stupid game's over. We're taking you back.
I don't think he's in good condition,
Live and
but
face your punishment. That's how it works in our world.
I don't think he's dying.
Right.
I'm sure that's the outcome Dojima-san wishes for as well.
One thing I actually do like of the arena games, and I know that is a very, very short list because I dislike them as a whole, is that they seem to hint that the suspicion that Adachi was being at least partially controlled by Amino Sagiri was correct, because he actually does somewhat reform in the arena games. From what I heard, anyway. Again, don't like them, never intend to play them, so...
Greetings, Shirogane-san. We got word from Detective Dojima.
He's wanted on suspicion of murdering Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, right?
Correct.
Understood. We have an ambulance waiting downstairs. Should we have them bring the stretcher up here?
An ambulance?
Detective Dojima assumed one would be necessary.
Huh.
He wanted the suspect to be carefully taken into protective custody. Well, it was a personal favor to him.
Yep, it's sunny now.
They were partners, after all.
Then yes, please have them bring up the stretcher.
I'm glad that I'm correct.
Understood.
Now, if only the rest of the plot was actually good and well written, I might have actually liked the arena games. Because everything I heard said that they were fantastic fighting games, which is great, but Persona's a plot-based series, and if you get the plot bad, which it did, it's just... Yeah! I think it was probably both. He assumed we had to, and he knew we'd want to.
See, Mom? It's all sunny! I can play outside, like you promised, right?
Oh, Makoto! Don't run like that!
Aw, baby Nagi. He even had the right hair color for it.
It's for real. The fog's really gone.
We did it. This time it's for real. What's up, Senpai? Did you think I was crying? It's just so bright. It's been so long since the sky was that blue.
It's finally over.
Everybody, thank you. We did it.
Hey, don't get all sappy. We did this together. But, well, this means... we've won.
Come on, give me a hug. Okay, this was good too.
Huh? What are we doing?
Can't you just do it without knowing?
Ooh, what's this?
Petty, I expect that from. But
Everyone
you?
ready? Here goes. We did it! Woohoo!
Supposed to throw your hands up, guys.
Why didn't you guys say it?
I think that was a little too hard to get on the spot.
Let's try again.
Which part did you mean for us to say?
The woohoo part!
Can we just do it over? Man, having to redo something like this kinda kills the fun. Alright, Chia, do that weird call again.
Oh, kids.
Well, not if you're gonna call it weird.
People are beginning to stare. I don't think we should stay like this much longer.
My hand's getting kinda sweaty.
Sheesh. Fine then. It's all yours, Sensei.
Oh, let's have some fun.
You don't need to explain it again. Sheesh, then I'll say it. Everyone ready?
So she's just
Here
trying,
goes.
okay?
We did our best.
Woo!
That was so enthusiastic. Oh, kids. Kids. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh, I would have had to finish this to create Lucifer anyway. Wait, why is Lucifer the ultimate of... Oh, I don't think Satan is in this game. I said I find that interesting that Lucifer, the one who fell from the version after fell, is the Judgment Arcana ultimate.
Dude, aren't you supposed to do this before you start something, not after it's over?
Huh? But who cares?
No, I was thinking like Satan, because in SMT, Satan is the judge for Yahweh. I don't think of Lucifer as very judgy, considering Lewis just kind of lets people do whatever they want to do. Well, I could be wrong. I haven't really played many SMT games, considering they're a bit too hard for me. They take, like, hours upon hours for me because they're so hard. And because we actually have a girlfriend, we get this event. I think you would get this event actually even if you didn't. You would just be with the boys if you didn't have a girl. Also, I love Naoto, but I kind of want to slap her. Yeah, if you pass on all the girls, then you get the guys as well, I believe, in case you wanted to see that. Yeah, you have to actually finish Adachi by the 20... You have to get Adachi at the 22nd at the latest to get this scene to happen. If you are not finished by the 22nd, this scene will not happen. The 24th is actually the last controllable day you have. So if you don't finish him on the 24th, then you lose. Well...
Oh.
Not so much lose, because Igor will just hit the reset button, but... Shadows eat Naoto and the town is consumed. Also, I'm gonna assume Soji baked the cake because that's the cutest thing to me. Aww, Naoto. It's probably not better than the Angelic Grace, unfortunately, but I'll look at it. Either way, Soji will treasure it forever. This is cute! you probably should have asked first, but that's really cute, Naoto. Only if it's the other... Well, no, actually, I think you're right. I think that was the whole point of Shinji's comment in Portable. If you hand a watch to him, he says he didn't expect to get it back from someone like you. I think giving someone older than you a watch is supposed to be bad luck, but it makes sense Naoto doesn't adhere to that. I don't remember where I read that, though, so I could be entirely wrong. Aw, sweetie. She's so adorably embarrassed. I would say that's weird, but, quite frankly, America has traditions such as assuming a cat with too dark a color is going to kill you, so I don't really get to talk. Jay's just assumed Naoto is with us, so... Scissors... Scissors and knives I get. Why combs? It's generally more fatal than superstition, though.
So the case is closed for reals this time.
I think we can safely leave the rest to the police. Adachi has confessed his crimes, so I'm sure Namatame's presumed guilt will be re-examined as well.
Is that related to Izanami?
I see.
Then that really wraps it up.
Oh, I guess not.
What do you do now, Teddy? You're not going back over there, are you?
You better not, you dumb bear. You don't know how much you worried us last time.
I won't suddenly disappear like that again.
Damn straight you won't. Man, just stay here, alright?
Oh. What's up, Dojima-san? Sweet!
She's awake again, and she's got a good amount of strength back, too. If all goes well, she might be able to leave the hospital for the time being. And as for me, they said I just needed to see a doctor regularly.
Yes!
So I'm planning to come home with Nanako today. Sorry I had to stick you with all the housework. I'll make up for it somehow. Anyway, see you later.
Just not being alone would make up for it, Dojima.
Really? Nanako-chan's coming home? I'm so happy for her.
Me too. I'm really glad.
Didn't we have a party plan for this?
The fog's all gone over here because everyone tried so hard. And now Nana-chan's gotten better.
Nanako-chan tried hard too. She's such an amazing girl.
Seriously. Thank heavens she's okay.
Where are you touching?
Teddy! No! Bad Teddy!
Well, one thing's certain. It's party time! Let's throw a big Christmas party for Nanako-chan.
A party, you say? I'm sure Nana-chan will be delighted.
We'll need a cake then.
Guys, please say you're not gonna...
Huh? We're gonna make one.
No!
Of course we're gonna make one.
Oh god, Nanako's doomed!
I've already researched the ingredients.
Hey, wait a sec. Whoa there! That's way too tall an order for you!
Let's go to the grocery department.
Naoto, help!
Come on, Naoto-kun, you too.
Save us, Naoto!
But I've never baked a cake.
Don't worry, neither have we.
So I love the biker jacket Kanji's wearing. You claim you're not a biker, dude, and then you do the stuff like that. I'm kidding. Huh, those oranges?
It's so warm.
So this is the fabled Kotatsu.
Yeah!
I was really looking forward to the new Kotatsu.
Yeah, you talked about it all the time at the hospital.
She's so cute!
Nanako's going back for a close checkup tomorrow, but at this rate, the doctors say she can leave the hospital soon.
Oh yeah.
If I'd gotten better sooner, we would have been able to buy the Kotatsu together. Sorry.
It's not your fault, sweetie. Sorry you had to go through with that, Nanako.
I don't mind, since Big Bro and everyone came to rescue me.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh god, how awful is it gonna be?
Oh no. The Christmas edition of Mystery Food X is about to be served.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Got my insurance card and everything.
Kanji! Something's wrong.
It's a cake!
That looks edible.
Hey, this is bigger than I imagined.
Wait, Nanako-chan. I'll be the first one to... No!
I love how he wanted to eat it first to make sure it didn't make her sick.
It's delicious! It tastes really
Oh,
good!
apparently actually delicious, not polite delicious.
That can't be. No. Has she lost all sense of taste?
In a good way this time, apparently.
Did you guys really make this?
Huh? Of course we did.
Does it actually taste like something? It's not hot, is it? How is it, Kanji?
It's amazing!
He's so cute. He's got his mouth full of food.
You know what they say about true talent not needing to show off? Turns out we had good taste in cooking after all.
Uh-huh.
Then again, this one was our third attempt.
I think Nato being there is the only thing that saved it.
Chie-chan and the others really are talented chefs. 3 stars for sure.
I think you mean 5?
Impossible. This
I don't
actually
know.
tastes good. Oh, wait, I didn't already pass out, did I? This isn't a dream, right?
I really do think Naoto saved it because she actually reads directions.
Nana-chan, guess what I have? Ta-da! A Christmas present for you!
It's his stuffed doll in a suit.
It looks just like you.
That's cute. A little creepy, but
I
cute.
wish I could have made it look better. But I thought it'd keep you company at the hospital, Nana-chan. Oh, and it's made from 100% pure teddy fur. I'm a guy who's all about using all-natural material.
Is that safe to give her if it's made of a shadow?
Isn't that nice of him, Nanako? Teddy fur.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Teddy.
I have to thank you all again. Adachi confessed to the 2 murders. He insists it was him who hung the bodies, too. There are still things that are unclear about his story, but he's most likely gonna pay for his crimes. Anyway, this was one strange case. If what you said about a world inside the TV was true, then everything might make sense. Though I still don't believe it.
Just ask Adachi, dude.
Some things in this world just can't be explained. Like Nanako. She made a miraculous recovery, and now she's as healthy as ever. Back in the day, my own senpai on the force told me something. There's an underside to everything that you can never see. This case has made me think about a lot of things. You've helped us out so much. It was meant to be the other way around, really. There isn't much time left until spring, but I hope I can do some catching up until then.
That's right. You're only here until spring, huh?
Senpai, you're going back?
It won't be the same without you.
Sensei? Are you going somewhere?
Don't forget, there are people waiting for you. When you get home, show your parents how much you've grown this past year. And then if they're okay with it, you can come back here at any time.
Come on, spring's a long ways off, right? Let's have all the fun we can until then.
Hey, don't get too carried away. My sis would kill me if you got yourself held back a year.
Oh, but then you wouldn't have to go back, huh?
Wow, if that happened, I'd be in the same grade as Senpai.
Alright, back. Sorry about that. I was, No, I was needed very briefly, so I had to mute the mic so you couldn't hear any of that. But it's fine. I'm back. Also, we addressed it before, but we honestly think that this huge time skip is because they ran out of resources, time, or space on the desk. But yeah, you skip all the way to March. Most of those days are playable in Golden, which is good and bad. It gives you more time to max stuff, but it's also more time to skip if you don't have anything to do. Yep. Once you open the last dungeon, you are stuck in it until you finish it. I probably shouldn't have talked about it until we actually got to this point, but oh well. Yeah, the final dungeon is on the final day. So you have to finish it today if you unlock it.
All done packing? Well, if you forget anything, I'll mail it to you.
Only way to not do that is to skip unlocking it and skip the true end. But we'll get to that.
Can I go answer the door?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure. Go answer it. There's nothing to worry about anymore.
Aw, Nanako. She was still scared. Give me a hug, sissy. Yeah,
Seeing
it's...
her so cheerful like that, nothing makes me happy.
It's just one of those things I didn't thought of because I assumed everyone already knew about the 3
I already bought
endings,
your train
but...
ticket for tomorrow. It leaves at 9 o'clock in the morning from Yasuida bus station.
Probably still should have been more
Today's
coy.
your last day here. Don't worry about Nanako. You can leave her to me.
I kind of forgot,
Go see your friends. This might be your last chance to talk to them.
that Amino Sagiri tried to make it seem like everything got wrapped up, or I definitely would have stayed quiet, but, oops.
Are you going out? Be careful.
Though I think Hillel's level, and Lucifer's level as well, were a big tip-off, considering you can't really get to that... You can't get to 93 in that dungeon without grinding. You can get through it at about 80, 83, which even blocks off Hillel. Oh, definitely. So let's go talk to all our friends. So we can find them. I think they have different things to say if you max them out. Also, you might notice something interesting that we haven't seen before if you look up by Deidara's. I think it was just a letter. Oh. Oh. That's a wonderful idea, Chie. I'm a little worried about you, but I think of all people, you could pull it off. So yeah, after you finish a Persona game, when you're in the last stretch, you can wander around and talk to all your social link members. At least you can in 3 and 4. Though 3's comes after the good end because it doesn't have a true end, because 3 is kind of odd. The way 3 works is that the base game has a bad end and a good end, and then Fest had something called the Answer, which was essentially the true end of the game. Did Margaret pull us into the Velvet Room? Oh no, we're just getting an actual cutscene with her.
Come.
I just realized that door had a butterfly motif on it. I've never been able to see it close enough to see this. Interesting. Hmm? Please tell me you're not going to kiss me.
Oh.
Like, you're pretty and all, but I got a girlfriend, lady. Oh, did Akuhiko become a police officer? That is amazing. I like that.
Now, close your eyes.
Okay.
Why, you ask? So that you don't witness my sinfulness.
So I don't think that this would be considered a sin, considering who it is that runs the Velvet Room. I feel a solid bond between her face and mine as well, and I'm not quite okay with that.
Why did I steal a kiss? Is that what you were going to ask? But it's you who was the thief.
Yes, actually! Elizabeth crushes on the male protag of 3, Theodore crushes on the female protag of 3 if you pick Theodore. So, yes. That is precisely what happens. Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm pretty sure this wildcard power doesn't just fade away. Yeah. The twins are... I find the twins a bit more creepy. Because they look like 12-year-old girls, but... they tend to act more like adults sometimes, so it's kind of up in the air since we don't actually know what the ages of any of the attendants are. Just saying goodbye for now, Rise. Just chill. Yeah. I've discussed it before, but apparent age doesn't really bother me because even in real life, there are people that are mentally and physically 30 years old that look like they're 12. And they honestly, like, they deserve to be treated like adults as well. It's just, how do people act mentally? And what is their actual development is generally what I use as a gauge for if something is creepy or not. Doesn't always work, but usually works pretty well. Also, Rise is adorable. You can do it! I will say that, yeah, doing the social link has made me like Rise. It's made me like Rise. Like, at all. I can't really forgive the creepy stalkerish stuff, but I can actually look at it now the same way that I look at the homophobic crap that Yosuke spouts. It's just bad writing that the character is not at fault for. So I'm actually really glad that I did this. Oh god. Oh, speaking of fight... Oh, we'll have to see. I admittedly kind of like Caroline and Justine because I just find it pretty hilarious that what looks like a bunch of 12-year-old kids are berating the living daylights out of this 6-foot teenager who really could not be more apathetic if he tried. Like, if he actually cared, I would find it awful, but Akira don't give a crap. That makes it funny. And yeah, I think I might have missed unlocking Margaret. I did say I wasn't going to finish the fight, and I'm adhering to that, but I was thinking of actually, like, showing it, but I don't know if I missed a bonus boss. Nobody alerted me to any bonus bosses that I missed, so we'll have to see. You okay, Kanji? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill Margaret, but I at least wanted to show her off. So there is one event you do that unlocks Margaret's bonus boss fight, and we'll actually see if that's gonna work. No, but nobody ever mentioned that there was a bonus boss in heaven, which is why I'm kinda unsure. But like I said, we'll find out. Aw, Kanji, that's adorable. I meant the party. The party never said it, so we'll find out. If I missed it, I missed it. Eh. tease him a bit. Kanji's so adorable. Though, I do like his mother finally gave him the yelling to. He really did deserve. You should be nicer to your mom, Kanji. She's actually a good person. I think it's awesome, Kanji. I do think that if you laugh, he realizes you're just lightly teasing him, though. But since it's important for Kanji in this case to have those things treated seriously, I like treating them seriously. Oh god, he's so cute. Actually, I forget, Pi, remind me, did you ever get the true end or not? I know you finished the game, and I don't think you got the bad end, but I don't remember what ending you actually got. Thought so. Soji will come visit all the time, don't you worry. Aw, he's gonna be crying, I bet. Poor Kanji. I just want to hug him. As a random note, I don't think you are required to go say goodbye to everybody that you max out. It just tells you that you still have people you should talk to. Aw, but Foxy. I honestly don't really care either way. I want to talk to everyone and see them, so... Wow, rude! Don't put foxes in animal shelters if they're perfectly happy living in the wild. Yeah, exactly! Interesting. Old man, did you just come to talk to me? Are you that lonely? I hope not. I'd have some butts to beat if it was. Foxy! I saw that! Babies! Look at the babies! So it is in this game, not just in Golden. Look at the little itty bitty babies! They all got little aprons! Oh god, they're so cute! Can I pet the baby? Can I pet the baby fox? Please? Soji wants to pet the baby fox. That's everyone in the shopping district. Let's check out the floodplain. I don't think anyone's gonna be at Yasugami, but I'll poke at it anyway. I choose to headcanon that too. Soji pet the baby fox and gave them all a little snack out of his pocket. I think I still got like 4 or 5 fish in there somewhere. The floodplain is empty. Kanji just hears sounds from the shrine and he goes, and Soji's just like cradling all of the fox babies going, I want to keep them!
My.
The kitties are probably okay. That's what I choose to believe. The only sad thing is that Soji just missed his chance to
Goodness, I'm so happy.
pocket them. Soji just brought them all home. Dojima, I'm a cat owner now. What? These are my children. I'm taking them in. Dojima just stares at Soji with his arms full of baby kittens. See, my canon, Soji's that child who exasperated his parents because he brought every stray home. Oh, so this sounds adorable. Oh, Hisano. Your social link made me cry the most.
Yes.
That's understandable. Aww. You're gonna bring back a ton of stories to tell your husband, huh? That's sweet. Aww. Oh, that's actually cute. We got a grandma. Sorta. We sorta got a grandma. Alright. There wasn't anybody in the floodplain. I cleared out the shopping district. Let's see. I don't think there's gonna be anybody here, but just to be thorough, let's check the school gate. Oh! I'm glad I did! This is probably where all my school friends are. Let's see. You are still here, I see. I is right here.
Oh.
I really do like this though, being able to reconnect with all of your social links that you maxed talking to them, seeing how they're getting on. It's nice.
Thank you.
She really is a sweet girl once she actually gets over her issues. But that could go for most of the Persona series people in general. Nope, it's not weird at all. I'm proud of you, I.
Yeah, huh?
Aww. We'll definitely be coming back, I. Don't you worry. Though I'm laughing because I feel like Soji just has all of the letters. Like, his mom goes to pick up the mail and she's like, Soji, why do you have 20 letters in here? Who are you writing? Let's see. Ko and Daisuke are probably in the practice building. Though they might be out here. Are they in the usual spot? No. So they are going to be in the practice building then. Is Ayumi going to be... or Ayane? Yeah, looks like she's going to be in the music room as well. That's alright. We know where to go to get those. Oh, this is the emergency exit. Otherwise, practice, but what am I doing? Looked like it was the route to the practice building because it had a door there. Like, what kind of emergency exit opens into another door? Swimming Womack. Science lab. They're not in here, they're gonna be in the football field. Okay. Where is the music room? Doesn't ever actually tell you where you're doing these things. Oh, it's right at the end here. Those doors don't look like a classroom door to me. They look like a door to the auditorium. I wouldn't think there'd be anything there.
Oh, Senpai.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it won't be foggy. I think we're safe, Ayane. She's a silly little cutie, though. Ooh, good for you! I do like the fact that everyone got stronger and when you did their social link. It makes sense, but it's still nice to see. We'll always be friends, Ayane, no matter what. No matter how far we get, we will always be friends. Yeah, that sounds like something a parrot would say. Dang it, you still hear it? I thought I moved the mic far enough away. Yeah. Okay, so where the heck are Ko and Daisuke? This is the main building, right? Dang it. I don't like doing the mute because it makes that stupid clicking noise every time. Where are Ko and Daisuke? Oh, Nato's over here. Yeah, that makes sense, she's in school. They could be, yeah. Oh, you have to pick the bottom option. Everyone else was the top option, so. Should have guessed, considering you always have to say you're specifically there for them, but oh well. Yeah, they might be a Juness. I'm gonna check that out before I go back to Dojima's house.
Oh.
Yeah! Aw, Naoto.
I apologize.
It's okay. I'll go with that one. Also, yeah, obviously they do have different dialogue if you're dating them. Also, you know, considering how many people are living here, Soji's probably gonna move back after he graduates high school. Worst comes to worst, he'll just hit up Yosuke for a job at Juness. Speaking of which, there was actually something I don't know that we addressed that Golden added that I liked. In that Junes actually started working with the people around here to get homemade goods into Junes, so everybody flourished in Inaba. There you go, Naoto. I just really like it because it shows that the entire town is trying to change, and I feel like Yosuke suggested that, but though I don't think it's ever indicated who brought it up. That is everybody in school, so let's go ahead and check out Junes. There's not much room for people to be in Junes. There's nobody here at all, as a matter of fact. That's strange, because we're missing Ko and Daisuke. We're missing Yosuke and Yukiko. Here's Nanako and Dojima. Okay, is it only Nanako? Yeah. I can't talk to Dojima. This is weird, then. Where are the others? Did I miss them somewhere? Where's Yukiko? Oh, her in! Okay. That's... I wouldn't have guessed that at all. And I forgot about Sayoko. Oops. We also need to figure out where Shu is as well. So, Shu, Yosuke, and Ko are missing right now. Oh, Teddy too, duh. So I actually do have to go up the elevator. Okay. Oh, Sayoko! Ko is strength. Ko and Daisuke both share the strength arcana because they both are involved in it. That's weird because I didn't see Ko there, but I'll take a look. I must have missed them both, but that's not really difficult to do considering trying to spot people from their models that aren't your party is a little hard. Oh, you have some aspirations there, lady. Oh, they're in Aya's! Okay, that makes sense. I guess you're supposed to run around checking everything. I just expected everyone to be on the map, stupidly enough. No. Okay, let's hit the food court and then we'll go get... We'll hit Yukiko, we'll get, Ko and Shu since we're in the shopping district, and then we'll, go hit Teddy and Yosuke. I think the hint of the bus stop is you're supposed to interact with that to go see Temperance as well. If you've maxed that. Yeah. You don't gotta tell me every single time I finish a social link. Hey, Yukiko! Hey, they have a Jack Frost vending machine right in the door. Look at that.
I'm very happy.
Too bad we can't actually interact with him. Maybe that was the little gotcha machine I tried to interact with and it told me I couldn't do it. Sorry? Hold on there, Yukiko! Huh, what does it actually do? Because I don't think I've ever bothered trying. After it told me it was broken, I just didn't bother to check it again. Probably can't be anything very important then if you forget.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
See you later, Yukiko. Alright, so Shu's in South, and Ko and Daisuke would be in Aya's. Oh, is this Shu right here? No, it's not. He's a child in a lot of trouble, though, that's for sure. Okay, so where is Shu, then? Oh, maybe this is him. Yeah, that's Shu. There he is. I thought he was just a dude. Shu's a lot taller than I remember him. Oh yeah, we never actually, told Shu that we weren't going to be staying here. Oops. Awesome! Way to go, Shu! Aww. This is adorable. I love it. It's kind of heartbreaking, but it's adorable. Yeah, you can't rock the bowl cut anywhere near as well as Soji can. Aw, Shu. I still love the idea that Soji needs like a giant file cabinet for all of the letters he's getting from all of these people. Aw, shoo. It's okay. Yeah. What do you mean you need an unlimited plan? What do you mean 700 text messages in a week?
Whoa!
Do you always wear that tracksuit, Daisuke? Like, we haven't even been in school for a while and you're still wearing it. Oh god, he must smell putrid at this point. You're our friends. Why would we be too busy for you? Go. You're a goofball. I love you too. This is really sweet. You know, Daisuke's kind of dense, but he's really adorable. I like the fact he doesn't really have any problem just flat out saying what he feels. I don't like to see that. Code just plops down next to us and we're very confused. Haven't you guys already just eaten? Oh, trust me. Bickering like that, the only thing you ever could be would be friends or lovers. Okay. So that's everybody here. I still love Lolita Gothic Co. Make a backup save here so I can go get the good ending later. Alright, so if I am keeping track correctly, and I very well might not be, I believe these are the last two I need to talk to. Because Nanako and Dojima didn't respond when I talked to them.
Yo!
Yosuke, dang it! Not right now, Teddy! We'll fight when I come back, I promise. God, he really is adorable. Yosuke's showing he can be sweet too. Aw, I love you too, Ted. Don't be a weirdo, Yosuke. No, okay. Now you can be. Now Teddy's being the weirdo. I think you guys are the last ones. No? Can I talk to Nanako and Dojima now, or am I missing someone else? Did that. I tried. It only triggered Nanako's dialogue. I tried talking to him 3 or 4 times and it only triggered Nanako's dialogue. Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't worry. I could have just been like 3 pixels off to talk to Dojima. The game does pull that sometimes. So it's entirely possible. No, see? Like, I'm right up against Dojima. There we go. Hey. Okay. So apparently Nanako's hitbox is just so huge. It's all over Dojima. I was like 3 pixels off to talk to him. Aw, Dojima. Take care of yourself too. And I'll come visit you too, Nanako, don't worry. You're my new little sister. I wouldn't ever ignore you.
Big bro.
Of course. Was your sister kind of a wild child in her youth, Dojima? Actually, I wouldn't mind too much if you'd get me, like, an actual bed, maybe? Though that might not fit up in the attic. At least I can find that more cute than creepy, considering she's a little kid. Little kids don't really understand. Tochi was threatening me. It's kind of charming that a lot of little kids seem to think that marriage means being happy and with the person for a while, so they think, I want to marry the person I like. I don't know about the 3 kids part, but probably will already be married to Naoto. Okay. So if you return to your house, you will actually get the good ending of the game. But as you probably noticed from some of those social links, they kind of hammered into us the fact that it was just a little bit strange that, that all this only happened when, you were around. So there's still more to do here. So I've made my backup save to pick up later, and I will save here as well. Now let's see, can we interact with the Velvet Room now? No. Actually, maybe I do need to go back home to trigger the next section. I don't remember. It's been quite a while. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think I actually do need to go back home to trigger this next section. Okay, well, I guess I'm showing off the good ending then. I didn't intend to do that, but you know what? Sure.
Well, this is it.
And the game soft-locked itself.
You really are leaving, huh?
Alright, you know what?
It hasn't really hit me yet.
I don't really want to show that right now, so... The good ending is actually pretty long. Okay, so what am I missing, then? Cause I don't fully remember how to trigger the good ending, the true ending path here. Okay, it's It's the stupid thing of you have to check a thing multiple times before something will actually change. Trigger. Got it. I don't know why people use those triggers, because it's kind of dumb to me. Anyway, this is why I have backup saves. At least I was right. At least I was right in going to Junes. There's another problem I have with this, if I'm remembering correctly, but we'll see. And as you can see, we are now going into a voiced cutscene, which means this is something vital.
Huh?
Hey guys!
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
So you guys came here too?
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything.
No, Chie, that's rude.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Those all look like Whataburger cups.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it.
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that ominous something monster say...
Sagiri.
It granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to Inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
But there's a problem with that.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Yep.
Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait. Then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
And Adachi even has one.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
Wouldn't really make you the only exception, Soji. Yeah, this is something that I actually don't like. That letter, she actually handed it to you before you leave, but the game didn't show you that.
Hey, this better not be another warning.
Adachi sent us a letter.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case.
I think this is also the sign he wasn't
There's
entirely
still this
bad.
feeling I can't shake.
Lots of bad, but not entirely.
It's about how it all started. About that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
But it is a clue.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head.
Question is, who told him?
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of? We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
I think that's required for Shin Megami Tensei games.
Directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
I already know what to do here, at least, thanks to Pi.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
So yeah, the moment you go into the food court after denying going home, you are essentially locked onto the true ending, I believe. I don't know if you can, if you can quit it and go immediately to, the good end, like if you decide to go home and it lets you or not. I've never tried. I'm pretty sure it doesn't from the way it talks. But it doesn't really matter either way, because if you're doing this, you're probably going to the true end. And once you actually get the dungeon unlocked, you can't go back to the Dojima residence. You have to commit. Oh, so you are always a helper, Pi. Get up. Soji! Okay, I guess I have to talk to Dojima?
Hey. Yeah?
I mean, you tell us all kinds of things about Japanese stuff. It's always really, really helpful, and you look up stuff for me all the time.
What's wrong?
Heck, you and Mav both did the social links, which was also really helpful.
Hey, big bro?
Maybe the weird attendant knows something.
Well...
You might remember we've actually seen the attendant repeatedly. He was always there at the gas station when it was raining. Nanako's got a really good memory. Good lord, girl. So apparently he's actually new as well. Dojima never saw him, but we saw him during the rain. And Nanako thinks he was scary. Little kids can be a pretty good judge of character, so that's curious.
I see.
We will do what we can, Dojima.
Yeah!
There's something we have to do before we do that first, though. And there's not really any indication that you need to do this, but it is pretty vital that you do this. And this is getting back into the thing of arbitrary stuff you have to do that the game does not hint at. Because the game hints perfectly fine that you need to... that there's something else going on. You might notice the attendant is not here. So much like Junes, we have to actually check somewhere that we have been barred from before. Because now we can actually enter the Velvet Room. Though I guess your hint for the Velvet Room was the fact the door has not vanished yet.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There is, in fact, Igor.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
I think if you thank him, you just...
What may that be?
You just get kicked out, and you can walk back in. I don't think anything really happens.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Whoa. Are those butterfly wings?
This is a surprise.
No, they're shards of something.
These are shards of power. allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
That word is coming up a lot.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
Hollow.
Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
I do too,
An
it's just
aura
curious.
That repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
You call it an orb of clarity, but it's called an orb of sight in my inventory.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Yep, even Igor didn't suspect we would actually dig this deep into what's going on. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Yep, it's raining, and there's a reason for that. Yeah, okay. Apparently there is a bonus boss in heaven, and I did forget it, so we can't unlock Margaret for this run, but I don't really care. It was gonna be a neat bonus thing, but meh. So here's the attendant. Didn't you say that you had a part-time job open when I first arrived? No, to unlock it you have to go in immediately after picking up the orb. If you try after this scene, it will actually just put you into the fusion state, I believe. This at least makes sense because you have to repeatedly question him. So yeah, as you've probably been able to guess, the weird thing is that he is only here when it's raining. And Dojima has not actually seen him much before. But I will try again with the Velvet Room after this. Hello, scary music. Yep, are you ready to see who's behind all of this? It's implied that the attendant made it rain because they knew we were coming. Once we got the orb. Though I don't know that they actually know we have the orb. As you can see, he's the one who is, he's the one who gave all three of us the ability of Persona, though it didn't awaken. Who is he? Well...
So the last battle wasn't enough for you? He has certainly have the powers I was expecting. For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push.
Note that wording.
Just like this.
Gentle push. It implies Soji already had something in him.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
One mystery of the game is when Soji...
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
When Soji signed the contract for the Velvet Room, it's implied very heavily he signed it before he came to Inaba. Possibly without even realizing what he did.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
Adachi and Namatame.
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
The same thing we always do, learning the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Meet the true antagonist.
I am Izanami.
Izanami no
Amino
Kami.
Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. And now, you face me with it. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world.
I do too.
Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance.
Her eyes are glowing. I just not noticed that.
I'll be waiting for you there.
They're colored bright enough to be glowing. So, did you notice anything kind of interesting? She is Izanami. What was our initial persona called?
Hey, are you alright? Who is that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear?
Izanagi.
Wait, don't tell me.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Okay, the others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
I believe Izanami will explain her plan to us in more detail a little later, so I'm not going to go into it. If she does not, I will myself, but... yeah, this is basically it. Izanami is the main cause for all of this, and we aren't going to let this sit. So from the moment you've properly gone into that cutscene, you are now locked into the true path. You will not be allowed to go to Dojima's house. You will not be allowed to do anything until you beat this dungeon and get the true end. The slight difference is that, you actually can leave the TV to go to Deidara or the Shinjuku store. Too late for that, though like I already told you, it won't work. Like, I checked 3 or 4 different things, and I can guarantee you it is required to do it immediately after getting the Orb of Truth, and we didn't kill the Heaven boss, so...
Let's go!
Like I said, though, it's not really a big deal.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
And yep, it's strong enough that she can just sense it straight out.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It's kind of sad that this really is gonna be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
Don't be rude, Teddy.
He's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Wow, someone deserves a slap?
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
They're teasing each other.
Well then, let's do this.
Hello, you furry bucket of claws. Can I help you? That will be next time, though. We have found out the true culprits, and we are prepared to face her down. Next time we will go through the true dungeon and see the true ending of Persona 4.